over some of my reef tank changes that I'm going through right now. I have a Refugium here sitting in front of me. I used a 10-gallon tank. I just went to my Petco here in Alaska. Yeah, I said Alaska. We're up here in the Arctic North. It's summertime now though, so I'm trying to get all my fish hobby stuff taken care of before winter hits. So I got here a little 10-gallon tank that I'm going to use for my sump / refugium for underneath my 39-gallon tank. Or 29-gallon tank, I'm sorry, 30-gallon. Anyways, here's what I got going so far. So I've got a triple baffle deal, one on each side for, got the return, got the refugium here, and then this is where the water is going to come in from the main tank. I'm going to get a pump and some plumbing to be able to hook this up. Got some algae on order, and I'm going to use some of my live rock that I just cut out yesterday, and I'll show you what I got going there. But anyways, so you can see it's going alright. My epoxy isn't the best job, but it works. Gets the job done. So the glass is in there. I just went to Lowe's and had them custom cut some glass for me. So we'll see how it works. Obviously I gotta do some water testing and stuff once I finish it up. I do have one more panel to go, which you can see right here. Right now I've got one piece drying before I could do that one. I gotta get this one finished before I add the other one, just because of that block is in the spot where that baffle is gonna go. But yeah, I'm tearing up my dining room table. It's a mess. It's awesome. But I'll take you into my tank, show you my new changes. So, look in here. I got my tank. Let's see, I might need to turn on a light. Yeah, it's a little bit bright. Pardon the camera. Alright, a little bit dark. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit. Sorry for the shakiness. I'll steady it out here. Oh, there we go. So you can see, got the tank going. Yesterday I carved out some pretty big caves within this rock. As you can see, now you can see all the way through. Before you couldn't, that didn't exist. I did that just for a little bit more water flow, I think, throughout the tank. I'm hoping that'll help. Got some zoas. I kind of spooked it, so a couple of them popped in. Got my little clownfish back there digging away, sifting around that sea anemone that I got in the back here. It's like best friends. And got a little shrimp there kind of hanging out. He's doing well. But kind of rearranged the tank to optimize the flow in there. BRS sent me some pretty large rocks to deal with for a small tank, which was kind of a bummer. I wish I requested smaller rocks from them, but I had made a deal with what I have, and I think it turned out alright. So I got some more corals on order, and I have another fish coming in, so we'll see how it turns out. My refugium is going to go underneath this tank. Right now I currently have a Eheim canister filter, which I'll be getting rid of. And since I'm cheap, don't want to spend a lot more money, I'm going to use my Reef octopus hang-on back skimmer, and I'm going to hang it on that little 10-gallon refugium and sump underneath. So that way I can just use what I got, and I think it'll do the job just fine. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please post them underneath, and please give me some likes and comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching. Hello YouTube! We are back here. I was putting together a project for Refugium. I finally got all the baffles in place, and I'm ready to do a water test. I want to see if this thing holds and flows properly through it. I don't have a pump or anything, so I'm really just going to start on one end, see how the water flows, and if it can get to the other end without any leaks, I'll be happy. And then I'll do another test later on when my pump gets here. But let's see how this works out. I'll just start it in one end, and we'll see how it goes. So far, So good, no leaks out the bottom. This compartment is filling up nicely. No leaks yet. It's about to overflow into the first section here. And got a good overflow. It's filling up. No leaks. So just to go over it while we're waiting here, I made an 8-inch or 10 inches by 8 inches Refugium there, and then I think one of these is like 3 inches and the other one's 4 inches on each side, and then I just did 3/4 inch baffle splits. If you're curious, and this is a 10-gallon tank from Petco, nothing crazy. Just a glass tank, and I use glass baffles. The silicone I hear adheres to glass just way better than acrylic, at least from what I'm told. So they're in there pretty well, so I kind of believe it. And it's getting up there. Still have no leaks in all the compartments, which is good. Well, it looks like it worked out just perfect. We'll see when I get the pump in here. I got to do some power, surge type tests where the power goes out. See, where my fill line's going to go to with the siphon, and I'll probably have to build some siphon breaks into the plumbing when I install it, so that way this little guy doesn't overflow. But as of right now, I'm really liking it. The setup looks like it's gonna work. Got the baffles are to get rid of the bubbles. I think it's gonna work. So let me know what you think. If you got any suggestions or anything, please let me know. Obviously, the baffles are already in place, so on design, it's kind of a little late unless I chip it all out and start over. But if you got any suggestions or anything, please let me know. I have a Rio pump coming in, the 2100, to pump water out of this thing and back into my main tank. I'm going to be putting some live sand. I got live rock that I pulled out of my tank. It's in a bucket right now and some water that I'll be dropping in here on top of the live sand. And I have some algae coming in, a couple different algae coming in to put into here, along with some Chaeto. So we'll see. I'm going to have to get a light, of course, put on top. I'll do it cheap. I'll just get one of those clip-on lights from Home Depot or something and put a good light on there so that way I can run it over the top of that. But as for now, I think the setup's good. I'm going to have to clean it out really well before I get all hooked up and put in. I'm anxious to replace my Eheim filter though. The Eheim's been working great so far. My tank looks amazing, but everybody swears on these Refugiums, so I figured I'd give it a shot. So wish me luck. If you got any questions or comments, please put them down below, and I'll write in a response as soon as I can. If not, please like my video and continue to follow what I got going on. Thank you guys. Bye.